Hare Krishna, dear all beautiful souls and young minds. So moving on to our class number 6, that is video number 6. In the last session, we practiced a little bit of practical meditation, right? However, I'm very sure that our results would have been different, and many of you would have found it very difficult to sit erect, to sit silent. There may have been extremely n number of thoughts crossing across your mind. Today, in the world, people practice different types of meditation. For example, you have Vipassana, you have chakra meditation, you have music meditation, you have body scan meditation, you have visualization, you have, sound meditation, that is music meditation, so on and so forth. However, these work only for a very temporary period of time. That is, as long as you practice this type of meditation, it sinks in the system, and as soon as you get into the regular system of work, somewhere there is forgetfulness of whatever you have meditated on. So the Bhagavad Gita states that meditation is a process, and if there is a process, there has to be a purpose of why we are meditating, and there has to be an object of meditation. Why we are meditating? For many of us, it is very clear that we want peace, we want happiness, we want our integrity intact. Could be many reasons. Object of meditation is something we miss out on. Most of the modern meditators would say, okay, focus on white light, focus on something, and it's quite possible that many of us would go just blank. Not thoughtless, just blank. Thoughtlessness and being blank are two very different things. Thoughtlessness means that there are no thoughts passing by, which is impossible. Blank means thoughts are passing by, but you actually don't understand what's going on. So you just keep doing a process. But the Bhagavad Gita very strongly suggests that there has to be an object, and that object has to be the Lord. The central object of meditation has to be the Lord. Furthermore, the Bhagavad Gita tells about the characteristics of a yogi, who can be a yogi and who cannot be a yogi. Since many of us relate to meditation as just sitting quietly in one place, sitting erect, closing our eyes and trying to meditate on something. So what does it state? So in chapter number 6 only, in text number 16, the Lord states, Nati ashnatastu yogosti na chaikantam anashnataha na chati swapnashilasya jagrito naivacha Arjuna. There is no possibility of one's becoming a yogi, O Arjuna, if one eats too much or eats too little, sleeps too much or does not sleep enough. So we have to figure it out. Checklist. Check, 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 check. If we eat too much, check. Cross. Okay. If we eat too little, it's a cross. Okay. If we eat moderate and what is supposed to be eaten, then it's a check. He further gives us in text number 17 of chapter number 6, Yuktahara viharasya yukta chetasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkhaha. He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. So we have to regulate the habits of eating, sleeping, recreation and work. We cannot be doing all of it and then say that, oh, we are meditating as well. Then any process, any of these processes will definitely fail. There has to be a permanent result of our meditation, whatever process we are following, to be sunk into the system. Right? So it should not happen that we meditate for 5-10 minutes and that is the only time we are meditating on, and the rest of the time we are sense gratifying. If we do that, then the whole result of your meditation will be null at the end of the day. So we will talk more about it in the next class.